All right, let's see here. Check one, two. Hey, there I am. What's going on, everybody? BrettMan here from Good Real Hunting, here to bring you another episode of Frights Live, episode 26, a show where you get to ask me anything. And I am so sorry about last week. I really was excited to, do a stream and everything on my lunch break. And then the Verizon outage happened, and yes, I am a Verizon customer, and yeah, I was not very happy. But hey, we got $20 out of it. It's crazy how Verizon just offers you, hey, sorry about what happened, but here's $20. That should solve all the issues. I'm like, no. Just how about you don't ever do that again with the outage? So we pay a lot for your Verizon service. So, let's just keep it that way. But hopefully everybody is doing great. We're going to here talk about pretty much again anything you all really want to talk about. I watched 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple last week, and I absolutely love that movie. So if you want to talk about that movie a little bit, which of course, no spoilers. We're not going to spoil anything. If you all do want to talk about it, or just again anything you want to talk about. And once we get more people into this chat, I will ask you all the Burger King question of what are some of your favorite items you like to order from Burger King. But enough about me. Let's see how you all are doing. Let's see here. We got Let me show that there. We got Ashton. What's going on there, Ashton? How are you doing? Just reminding everybody, don't forget to slash that like button, subscribe, hype up the stream after the stream ends, because that's the only time where you can hype it up. And of course, share the stream as well. And if you can't do any of those things, again, just liking and all that helps absolutely as well too. Wow, I got a whole bunch of things mixed around right there, so I apologize for that. So yeah, if you do all what Ashton just told you to do, that absolutely helps the channel, and it'd be greatly appreciated. And especially if you are a patron or a YouTube member of the tiers 2 and up, man, don't we have a great giveaway to do this month. This is Chris's idea, which more on that giveaway will be announced tomorrow night on Good Real Live. And that's right, we will be on Good Real Live tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time for episode 9, which we're going to do Slash It Out 2. So we're going to have another Slash It Out, and it's going to be between A Nightmare on Elm Street 1984 going up against Scream from 1996. And yes, we got Scream content coming up, so you do not want to miss the Scream. Scream stream. Chester, what's going on there, Chester? How are you doing? Hopefully all is going well. Joe's now Bun Mama. You just want me to say that. That's why you had your screen name that way. But Joe's now Bun Mama. Joe's Bun now. See, I can't say it 3 straight times. But what's going on there, Joe? And welcome to Good Real Hunting, and welcome to Fright Bites Live. See here, what else we got in here? We got Gene with a comb. What's going on there, Gene? How are you doing? We got Russell. How are you doing? Dean, what's going on there, Dean? Dude, Dean, it is freaking cold in the morning. It's okay weather right now, but hey, since I'm in East Tennessee, apparently I'm going to be having the snowstorm of the century. So we'll see how that goes. Usually the rule with East Tennessee, anything can happen. So you can predict something, and East Tennessee is pretty much going to do the opposite. So we'll see how that plays out. See who else we got in here. Will we actually see BrettMan today, or do we get Bert and his unibrow? Well, hopefully with my new iPhone 17 Pro Max, you get to see me more often. So I'm just hoping that will solve all the issues in the world with having the new phone. So far, I am loving the new phone, and everything has been working great. So hopefully it works great on StreamYard as well. Let's see, we got Miss Candy. That's Melissa. How are you doing? Hopefully all is going well with you. We got the lovely Leanna. What's going on there, Leanna? Taking a little break from work for this. Well, I appreciate that, and you stay as long as you want. And then we're just happy to have you. And see, this is crazy because it is cold this morning, and right now with the sun right there just beaming at me, just being a little asshole. Fuck you, son. It's just I'm burning up, so I might have to turn on my car air again. So I'm turning it on. Let's see here. One. I'm gonna try level two, and if it's too loud, let me know, and I'll turn it back down. So let me know how the air is. Oh, that's probably a little. We'll see. Again, if it's too loud, let me know. I'll just turn it down a notch. BrettMan returns. Nice. See here. Yo, Adrian, how you doing? What's going on there, Adrian? Hopefully all is going well with you. See here. Who else we got in here? Let's see. Melissa says we're getting more snow at 4 p.m. starting in, so beyond sick of winter, only 59 days left until spring. And again, Melissa, I'm just one of those is that I'm ready for snow, even though I want my snow on a weekday, not a weekend, because I have special plans this Saturday to do a double header with movies with Send Help and Mercy. But if the snow actually does arrive here in East Tennessee, consider those movie plans canceled. And I really do not want that because, again, I want to bring out of theater reactions to you all to see if you all should go see those movies, especially with Send Help, because I'm getting an early screening for it. And it will disappoint me so if I have to skip out on an early premiere. So I can be one of those first people, to get the inside scoop of that movie just for you guys. North Georgia weather is pretty similar. Well, yeah, North Georgia is indeed close to that East Tennessee line. So we'll see what happens when the snow. Again, I'm one of those people. If it happens, it happens. If not, then your predictions were wrong, weather people. I could be a weather predictor too. You're good, Brett. Can't even hear it. Excellent. Excellent. Michigan right now with weather cold and more snow. Can't wait for the spring. Jamie, what's going on there, Jamie? How are you doing? Hopefully all is going well with you. See here. Damn, we got 17 degrees. We got 30 degrees. Right now, according to my car, my weather right now, it is 59 degrees. Way better than this morning from like the 32 degrees I had to deal with. Let's see here. All right. I'm so sick of snow and cold. Yeah, and you know what? I'm kind of sick of the cold, but because if it's going to be cold, I want it to snow. So come on, snow. If you're going to do something, now would be the time to do it. Again, preferably a weekday versus a weekend. So all right, we are all caught up here. And again, if there's anything you all want to ask me, because again, this is your all show where you get to ask me anything. And we are getting pretty close to asking the good old Burger King question here. So I'm waiting on a couple more people to show up. So we'll see what's up. Courtney Reed, what's going on there, Courtney? How are you doing? Hopefully, all is going well with you. Patriots versus the Seahawks. Patriots, 7-time Super Bowl champions. You know, with how both of those teams are playing football right now, that's a pretty safe assumption. But again, don't count out the Broncos, and also do not count out the Rams because those two teams can really surprise you. And Courtney Reed, you know better than anybody. You could play a backup quarterback and still lose. It could happen. Again, I don't see it happening. I think the Patriots are just a great all around football team. But you know what? So far, the game is 0-0. Anybody's ball game. Do it, Snow, you coward. You cowards. You bastards. So let's see here. It's supposed to snow Saturday and Sunday. Hopefully, it doesn't cut out the power so I don't miss the AFC Championship game. Well, Ashton, I'm going to send all my good juju for you to make sure you get to witness that AFC Championship. I definitely just jinx it. I'll probably get dumped on with the snow on Sunday. You know what? Probably me too, Ding. So you never know. So we will face it together. And you know what? We'll go ahead and go with the Burger King question. So here we go. Because Jamie asked this, supposed to list our BK favorites. Yes. So right now, and Ashton, pay attention because again, we're only accepting the two most popular answers. So go ahead, guys. What are your favorite Burger King items? So go ahead and list them all. And we're going to take the two popular answers to advance in this fast food little tournament that I got that I'm formulating. So, with McDonald's, with the result the last time we did Fright Bites, the winners were the Big Mac and the chicken and the McNuggets. Because again, you always got to protect the McNuggets. So go ahead, guys. Favorite Burger King items, list them away. And Chester, I saw yours earlier, so if you would write it down again for your favorite BK items, please write it in the chat again, my friend. I am upset that the chicken is gone. Oh yeah, kind of like it's in like the Whopper version of the chicken sandwich. Which Leanna, I'll be honest with you, I'm glad it's gone because the last time I got it, it was raw to the raw. Like it was so raw that it was still saying the cock a doo doo doo. Like that's how raw it was. So I'm kind of glad it's gone, and that was my lesson. I will never get a chicken sandwich at Burger King ever again. See here. My son just came back home and said the visibility is terrible out there. People are driving very slow. Are driving very slow down in my road. So I'm going to stay in. Well, Jamie, that is always a good answer. Just stay in, stay cozy, and get us a couple of horror movies in, or for you, play a couple of video games, because that will always heat things up. Matt, what's going on there, Matt? How are you doing? Hopefully, all is going well with you. Let's see here. Do do do. All right, we got our first one here. The Whopper Bacon King and the Rodeo Burgers I love, and always their onion rings with the sexy sauce. Well, I can easily tell you that the Whopper Bacon King is always a great answer. And the Rodeo Burger, if you can get a good onion ring on there, because sometimes for me, their onion rings aren't always the best, and sometimes they're soggy. Just depends on how you build that particular burger. But I had a rodeo burger at its peak, and it is really damn good. Chester, the original chicken sandwich, fries, and an Oreo milkshake. Ooh, that's a good combo, my friend. You can't go wrong with an original. And so, to me, I love their original spicy chicken sandwich. It's just for some reason they don't make them quite as good as I used to remember them a couple of years ago. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll be brave enough and try it again in the future. Matt, Matt says double feature this week in seeing Dead Man's Wire and Send Help early screening. Can't fucking wait, dude. Again, if it doesn't snow here in East Tennessee, because again we're supposed to get all this humongous snowstorm, it's like almost like the blizzard of '93 all over again. Again, that's what they're kind of predicting with this. I'm hoping not, because I really want to go to the early screening of Send Help, and I really do want to see the movie with Chris Pratt and Rebecca Ferguson and Mercy. So I'm really hoping the snow is kind to us, or really no snow at all this weekend. So me and I'm actually taking my mom to go see both of those movies. So it's kind of like our little mom son movie date, but in double proportion. So we're really hoping for no terrible weather on Saturday. The chicken fries are always good. The mozzarella sticks and the mozzarella fries. The Italian chicken sandwich was okay for a BK knockoff chicken parm. Yeah. Mm. See, Dean, with me getting an Italian chicken sandwich at a Burger King place, for me, it's like getting a steak in a seafood restaurant. Probably not the greatest idea, but it could maybe surprise you. So, you know what? Don't mark it until you try it. So if I ever see it again, I will try it. But the chicken fries, I used to adore the chicken fries, but now not really the biggest chicken fry fan anymore. But you know what? I think I found me a good Burger King fast food place now in my area that's actually really good and really solid. It gave me three good meals three times in a row. So, you know what? I'll try the chicken fries again the next time I go to Burger King on like my next little cheat day because I'm on a low calorie diet right now. Again, I'm planning for something big to do in the month of March, so I gotta what I gotta watch. Gotta I can't cheat on my diet, as Dewey likes to say. See here, what else we got in here? I had Leanna's comments. So I got to figure out where it is. There we go, Leanna. The Whopper all the way. Again, you cannot deny the awesomeness of a Whopper. Double cheese. Jamie says double cheeseburger, no pickle, onion rings, and a Dr. Pepper. I love the drink choice, and I of course love the burger choice, and of course, better than anything else, definitely no pickles. Courtney Reed says the Shack Pack and the Double Whopper. So, all right. So far, I'm getting a lot of chicken sandwiches and Whoppers. So far, those are the two most popular answers right now is Whoppers and chicken sandwiches. Because even Melissa says, I think their chicken sandwiches are disgusting at BK. Yeah, if like just a regular big chicken sandwich, but if it's the original chicken sandwich, I used to adore the spicy one. So again, yeah, recently, again, recency bias here, that they really made my chicken sandwich raw. I'm not their biggest fan of their chicken sandwiches currently. The Impossible Whopper, onion rings, and fries. You know what, Russell? I do hear that the Impossible Whopper is actually a pretty good burger. That of course, it's a burger, not a burger. Again, that whole little debate. If you want to do a debate on it, that an Impossible Whopper is not a Whopper, in my opinion, because again, meat is meat and veggie is veggie. But again, I do respect it because I do hear good things about the Impossible Whopper. So really good pick there, Russell. The Sessi sauce is so good. And yes, and I've tried it the last time I went to Burger King. The Sessi sauce is really good. But I'll tell y'all this. The smoky barbecue sauce at Burger King to me is criminally underrated when it comes to a fast food sauce for like a barbecue sauce packet. Incredibly underrated. And Adrian's going to be having a chicken wrap. Hey, those chicken wraps are really good. So really jealous of your lunch option right there. I'll be lazy making cheese dogs and fancy pancake potatoes. Ooh, Melissa, I love hot dogs and more than anything, I do love pancake potatoes. So that sounds really good. So let's all go to Melissa's house. Blizzard of 96 is legendary. I got like 3+ feet of snow. That shit sucked. Dude, I cannot imagine like at least like half of your height is like right here of snow. So I could not imagine how bad that must have sucked and try to be trapped in your house for days. I would assume you'd be trapped for days. Jamie used to work at a Burger King all the way back in 1989 when the minimum wage was $2.85 an hour. Holy crap, I cannot even imagine trying to work for that much an hour. What's the minimum wage now? Somebody in the chat must know. Ain't the minimum wage like at least $8 or something? Or it is 2026. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like $11. Or I could be way off on this. So let me know in the chat. What's the minimum wage now? I got to keep going because I need to say hello to somebody. There he is. We got Davey Devray. What's going on there, Davey? How are you doing, buddy? Hopefully all is going well with you. We got Jigsaw saying the Baconator or the Baconzilla, whatever BK calls it. I think what you're going for is the Bacon King, is what it is, and that is an excellent choice, Jigsaw. But Jigsaw, hopefully all is going well with you, and thank you for tuning in. We got Cody Snyder. What's going on there, Cody? How are you doing? Saying for the nation of the chicken fries. See, again, back in the day, I was obsessed with the chicken fries, but now lately they haven't been quite as good. Maybe again with my new location to get Burger King. I will hopefully that the chicken fries will be good again. So the next time I go to BK on my next little cheat, I will definitely try the chicken fries. Russell loves winter. I feel like I can't get cold enough here. I just wish it would snow like crazy. Dude, you and me both. If it's going to be cold, I would want it to snow. If it's not going to snow, do not be cold. Like, again, just the perfect weather for me is 65 degrees with a light breeze and partly cloudy skies. Best weather you can ever ask for. The original chicken sandwich was my favorite when I was a kid. And see, that's the thing, Russell. When I was a kid, the chicken fries were my favorite thing. I couldn't get any order at Burger King. Like, if it doesn't have chicken fries, I'm not interested in Burger King when I was a kid. Um, so, because again, my original order when I was a kid was a double whopper with cheese plain, an order chicken fries, large fries, and Jamie, for you, a large Dr. Pepper. Because again, Dr. Pepper, phenomenal drink. See here, Davey says, I love good pickle, but just give me a spear on the side so I can cleanse the palate afterwards. I don't need sliced pickles falling out of the sandwich. Thank you very much. Or Davey, I could just do you one better. Just don't add the pickle at all, and you don't have to even worry about pickle sliding off your sandwich, or just the pickle juices touching the spread of your burger or your chicken sandwich, so that sandwich don't get soggy. You know what I mean? So I would just say skip the pickle altogether. Whenever I go to Burger King, I snack a triple cheeseburger with barbecue sauce added. Now, Davey, that's a good move right there. So barbecue sauce on a BK sandwich or on the BK cheeseburger, really good pick. Oh, I have to. Oh, I got to have the works on my burgers: onions, pickles, lettuce, tomatoes, etc. I always put onion rings on any burger I get at Burger King. Well, again, Melissa, hopefully that when they do put the onions on your burger, they ain't just smashed down or even worse, soggy due to the other condiments, because that was a little bit of an issue I had last time with my rodeo burger. It was the way they build it is they put the barbecue sauce on top of the onion rings and it got smashed down. So it was a smashed mess and it was a soggy mess too. So I was just really disappointed with how the rodeo burger was built the last time, because if it's built perfectly, it's a really damn good burger. Aaron Click, what's going on there, Aaron Click? How are you doing? Hopefully all is going well with you. Let's see here. Just checking out the chat. BK chicken nuggets are usually good. Yeah, the chicken nuggets at Burger King are good, and they sell it for cheap too. So don't they do like 10 chicken nuggets for like $1.99? That to me is a lunch steal right there. Okay, so I think according to Jigsaw here, currently the minimum wage is $14, where Jigsaw is, and will be $15 in October. So I'm going to safely assume, Jigsaw, we're talking about the western side of the United States. Is that correct? Because that would be my little hunch. That it's a little bit more towards the kind of like the west side of the country. But I get 16 an hour at my job as a cashier. Hey, $16 an hour is not that's a pretty good little wage right there as a cashier. So hey, really good there, Melissa. Hell yeah. The Bacon King, the best bit I get, the Bacon King Jr. Hell yeah. Oh, Jamie, you were 16 years old when you had that first real job back in 1989. So $2.85 was a banking. Hey, back in those days, yeah, it's like you're kind of like wearing the crown and got that money going. Yeah, buddy, I am so rich and so happy. Dr. Pepper rules forever? Hell yeah, it does. The only drink better than Dr. Pepper is a Pip Extra, because to me it's a spicier Dr. Pepper. Ooh, apple pies. There we go. See, I'm starting to become a little bit of an apple pie fan myself, especially with my late introduction to apple pies last year. So anything apple pie, I'm down for. Federal minimum wage is still $7.25 an hour. Yikes. See, I thought it would be at least $11 now. Aaron Click says minimum wage should be at least $10 an hour at this point. It's 2026. Yeah, see, I would agree. I would think at least it should be around $10 to $11 for minimum wage, in my opinion. It also depends, too, on the particular job that you're doing as well. What is a rodeo burger, by the way? Well, Chester, the rodeo burger at Burger King, it's a burger patty with onion rings and barbecue sauce, with a smoky barbecue sauce on a seeded bun. Really good, really recommend it. And you can also a little bit of what we call a cheat code here. You can get you a Whopper rodeo burger. You're not going to be disappointed with that. McDonald's fries are way better than Burger King. Why I get the onion rings. With me, Melissa, I will say the Burger King fries have been better than the McDonald's fries. All because when I get McDonald's fries now, they're always like lukewarm or cold. I've never really honestly gotten a fresh, hot French fry at McDonald's, it seems like for eternity, at least for a good 5 years. So what McDonald's doing right now, they really need to step up their game. I got down the Whopper chicken sandwich and chicken fries down as the most. So, see, we got more. Like, hey, it is right now 2:29 or 2:30 now, so we got 25 minutes left. So if we get enough people to try to distinguish between a Whopper chicken sandwich and chicken fries, because again, I'm only accepting two. So which one of those three is going to get the cut? Oh, Jigsaw, you're in Florida. Okay, that makes sense because, yes, Florida's a big market area, so I would understand why Florida's that much. So, and again, good for you because I bet the weather down there in Florida is really nice right now. Let's see here. My Cody Snyder's first job was Pizza Hut. Hey, I bet that was awesome because that was during the time where Pizza Hut was the king of pizza. Okay, sorry, just thought about this, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get a little swig real quick because I'm about to go on a little rant. Sorry, one moment, real quick. Sorry about that. I just didn't want y'all to see me kind of wipe my nose because didn't want y'all to see that. That'd be kind of gross. But all right, we're gonna go ahead and go on a little pizza rant right now. After my previous experience with Domino's, which the pizza was the pizza was acceptable, like it was really good pizza. I still believe that Domino's is the best pizza chain out there. But here's my problem with all pizza places right now, okay? And they even got stats to support this, what I'm about to say, okay? The pizza business is going sky down because of one simple fact: delivery, okay? Delivery is absolutely outrageous with how much delivery is now to deliver a pizza, okay? Because I got me and my mom both split a large thin crust pizza at Domino's with grilled chicken, green peppers, and onions. Because again, we're on a low calorie diet. That's why we got that particular pizza. It turned out to be $20 to $21, and I was okay with that. Okay. Then came the delivery and the taxes, and you all not going to believe just one large thin crust pizza, $35. And that was with a 15% tip because I am not going to tip 20% to go make it like $40 or something. To me, for one food item for $40, fucking insane. And that's why pizza places are losing business right now, because they have not come to the realization that delivery cost is way too high right now. And I think to me it's absolutely unacceptable for what these pizza places are doing and why they're losing this business right now. They deserve it with how much they're charging for delivery. So I'm kind of curious of what you all think in the chat. Like, do you think these delivery prices of pizza is very high? Or honestly, are you on one of those sides where you think the delivery prices it's absolutely fair to charge that much? Because I'll give you another hint too. Me and my mom had a little bit of a cheat day on MLK Day where we got Arby's. Me and my mom got 3 sandwiches, 3 sides, okay? So we got those items, okay? All that Arby's food gave us $40, okay? So we got so much food at Arby's for $40 versus that one large thin crust pizza at Domino's costing $40 for one item versus Arby's with many items. So that's why again I'm curious, do you agree with the outrage of these delivery prices, and do you agree that pizza restaurants need to step up instead of going down? They need to go back up with good delivery and fair delivery charges? Or do you think everything's perfectly okay and I am overreacting like always? So I want to read these comments and figure out what you all have to think about that. Oh, Melissa, damn right the McRibs are delicious at McDonald's, and my friend Heather can easily attest to that. All right, let's see here. I kind of lost my comment there for a minute, so I gotta. Okay. Okay, sorry. Lost my place. Sometimes StreamYard can be a little bitch. Davy's first job was working at an independent record store. It was amazing. I was a senior in high school and only had 2 classes my second semester, so plenty of time to work. Very nice, Davy. That's a good first job. My technical first job was working at a car wash, and it was absolutely horrendous. So I never did that again. Brett, you asked for them for those effing fresh fries. I've done it, and they have to do it if you ask. Demand those fresh fries. Well, see, Jamie, I'm always in a rush, so I don't have time to wait for them to make the fresh fries. And even if they do make them fresh, they're not really still fresh either. So I'm just one of those where McDonald's is just, to me, their stock is going down as well. Oh no, classic Brett rants. Hey, you should see Brett's rants. They're worse than mine. Let's see here. Oh, damn, Chester, that sucks that you don't have a rodeo burger in Michigan. Damn. See, you would think you would. Okay, here we go. Ashton says, that's insane. That's crazy. $35. Yeah, again, Domino's large thin crust, grilled chicken, peppers and green peppers and onions. It total up to $21 when you added the tip, the delivery charge, and the taxes. $35. Again, fucking ridiculous. Glad I pick up my pizzas. Fuck all that. Well, hell, Ashton, even if I pick it up, it's still going to try to charge me 25 to $30. So it's actually shouldn't be that much of a difference. I'm just telling you, pizza's ridiculous. And I bet you I can make a better pizza than some of these pizza places are making right now. Ridiculous. Or ridiculous. My hubby makes pizza and it is better than Pizza Out. Or are you meaning to say Pizza Hut, Melissa? So if that's the case, I would agree with you, because right now, Pizza Hut is the worst pizza chain restaurant out there right now, which is sad because Pizza Hut used to be number one, but now they're dead last. Like, I would have Little Caesars over than Pizza Hut right now. That's how bad Pizza Hut is. That's not a disrespect on Little Caesars, because I can kill some Little Caesars right now because they're absolutely delicious. And their pricing's really good. So I'm surprised that Little Caesars business has not gone up a bit just because of these ridiculous prices. Most places do charge $10 just to deliver anything. Yeah, and again, to me, that's a crime. Unless if you go through DoorDash, then that's perfectly acceptable because again, DoorDash has to make a profit too. Um, damn, that is a big. Here, I'm gonna try to show this real quick. I'm not sure if you can see this. That's a big ass. Look at this raven. Look how big he is. Is that Edgar Allan Poe's Raven? Like, look at this. Hopefully, you're all taking a look at this. I really do hope so. But, like, look at that. Look how big that Raven is. Hopefully, you all saw that because that's the biggest freaking Raven I have ever seen in my entire life. Holy shit. Okay, that was random, but let's keep going. They aren't making delivery cash for me. I live too far out of the country for delivery. I'll pick up the pizza if you pay for it. Yeah, I would say right now, just picking it up is the best way to go about it. Brett, buy pizza crust already at the grocery store, then buy toppings, a sauce, better, a stuff for the crust with mozzarella sticks. Yes, Melissa. Yeah, I do buy those already pre-made pizza crust, and I would just get my own sauce and I'll get my own toppings, and it's easily way better. Frank, what's going on there, Frank? I just saw you there. How are you doing? From Frank Media Reviews. Hopefully, all is going well with you. Damn, I lost my place again. Here we go. The wage versus inflation disparity is what makes the prices unfair to me. I agree, though, that without all the added fees, the prices are ridiculous. Demand them fresh fries and do a rock promo on them. McDonald's, you better know your rule and shut your mouth. Because if you do not give me those French fries, I'm going to take those disgusting French fries. I'm going to shine them up real nice. If I turn that son bitch sideways and stick it straight up your Mickey Doo candy ass. Hopefully that does it for you, Jigsaw. I prefer making a homemade pizza in the oven better than getting pizza from places. So see, we're all in the agreements right now. Let's just start making our own pizza until those freaking pizza chains get the memo. That raven gonna attack you if you don't stop filming it. Hey, it was staring at me. Now it's freaking over there. Right now, it's doing its Raven thing, so I'm just gonna let it do its Raven thing, and I'm gonna do my own thing by talking to you all. But again, like, look at this! Look how big that Raven is! Insane. I might be insane, but that's freaking even more insane. The Raven gonna stop a mole. You damn. You know what? Maybe I should just communicate with that Raven and just let it go freaking attack McDonald's. We'll have the birds too. Birdie's revenge. Birdie. Let's see here. I like a real topping pizza of grease. Yum. Ooh. See, I don't like my pizza being that greasy, but if you do, because I know plenty of pizza places that do use the grease and combine it with a sauce and make it like a pizza sauce. Even though, my gosh, those calories really build up, I'll tell you that for sure. Can't believe the Rumble is almost here. Well, Cody, hopefully the stadium to the Rumble gets built in time because I even heard that rumor where like they're building a stadium just for the Royal Rumble, which I think that's freaking crazy that they take that much time and they do build the stadium quickly. So hopefully that the construction for that stadium is done. But for the Royal Rumble itself, I'm very excited for the event. It would be awesome if you hosted a homemade pizza bake-off contest. Russell, don't get me in good idea. That's a dangerous idea because I'm trying to lose all this weight right now, but with a piece of cook off or a bake off, you said, I will eat all this freaking pizza. I really wish LA Knight would win. Hey, Cody, you never know. LA Knight, CM Punk, WrestleMania. To me, that would be a draw, and that would be a good time to drop the belt for Punk onto LA Knight to give him a little push because LA Knight absolutely deserves it. Again, will it happen? Probably not. But yeah, I'm seeing the chat right now. Yeah. They did announce Gunther and AJ for the Rumble, but AJ career is on the line. And I hate to tell you this, guys. Gunther has a gimmick right now where he is retiring people. So AJ Lee, or AJ Lee, I can't wait for her to be in the Women's Royal Rumble. But AJ Styles, thank you for an amazing wrestling career. Thank you for 10 years of WWE. You started at the Royal Rumble 10 years ago, and now you get to retire at the Royal Rumble. AJ, thank you so much for great wrestling matches. The Raven promo. You filming me? What? It's the stutter. Calls for a Steve Weiser. Here, let me give you an example of what that will look like. Adam Stevens. What's going on there, Adam? How are you doing? Hopefully all is going well with you. Just saw you there in the chat. Let's see here. No, I want Gunther and Brock. Well, Cody, I'll tell you this. You're going to get Gunther and Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 42, where Gunther will slay the beast. I'm calling it right now. Gunther will slay the beast. Let's see here. Eli Cortez, what's going on there, Eli? How are you doing? Hopefully, all is going well with you. And all right, guys. So we're about 10 minutes away. So these 10 minutes, I need y'all to decide something. I know we had a lot of great Burger King options on this chat, but I need to decide. I need y'all to decide because I can only keep two. So one of them has to go. So between a Whopper, chicken sandwich, and chicken fries, which one of those three does not deserve to move on? So which one will you cut of those three options? Let me know in the chat right now, please. Let's see here. Adam Stevens, let me get your question here. Do you watch AEW? That is my go-to wrestling show. Well, Adam Stevens, if you love AEW, I am absolutely happy for you. But I'm always going to be honest when it comes to my wrestling takes, okay? I used to watch AEW when it had Cody Rhodes and CM Punk because with them on that show, the product was excellent. And at one time, it was beating WWE in popularity. But now, since we discovered that we got a bunch of children running the company of AEW, meaning Tony Khan, C-O-N, not K-H-A-N, is Tony Khan Man. And the young fucks is what I like to call them, not the young bucks, but the young fucks or the young yucks, however you want to go about it. Since they've driven out Cody Rhodes and CM Punk, and they don't care about making money, they care about, in their minds, making good wrestling matches. What's the point of having good wrestling matches when you can't make the money and your TV views are still in the 600,000s and below, and you're getting beaten by the WWE developmental show in NXT? So, Adam Stevens, I think you can kind of what I'm laying down right now. I do not like the AEW product, which is a shame because they do have good wrestling talent. It's just to me that they are not getting booked as good as they deserve to be. So that's just my AEW hot take right there. I hope Liv wins the Women's Royal Rumble. And Ashton, I'm hearing some rumblings right now, no pun intended, but I'm hearing rumblings that Liv is the number one favorite to win the Women's Royal Rumble right now. And right now, that's my pick to win the Rumble as well. Cody says, Adam, great talent over there, but I don't keep track of what they do. Tony Khan isn't good at this, meaning being a good boss and a good booker, which I absolutely agree. buy chicken fries, cut the chicken sandwich, the chicken sandwich, the chicken sandwich. So right now it's looking like the BK chicken fries and the BK Whopper. There is a debut coming for the men's Royal Rumble, Powerhouse Hobbs. And Chester, I'm okay with him debuting in the Royal Rumble, but I just hope that the rumors aren't true, that he's just going to go straight to the main roster. In my opinion, Powerhouse Hobbs needs to be in NXT because he would be instantly a top star at NXT, and we can spend a year with him working on his promo game and kind of just, cut out all the bad AEW habits that he potentially has because of his horrible training over there. So I hope he succeeds in WWE, but I think he needs to start small and go to NXT before just getting pushed to the main roster. And if he gets pushed to the main roster, he has to compete with the other people that have been pushed or been called up to the main roster, with a Javon Evans, Opa Femi, and all those people. And he'll have to compete with them. And I just don't think that's good for Powerhouse Hobbs at this time. Just got out of that gym, my guy, getting them gangs. Banging and clanging and banging and cleaning. Hell yeah, Eli. Happy Sanjo. What's going on there? How are you doing? Hopefully all is going well. Dude, you've been a real hunter for 12 months. Dude, happy. Thank you so much for 12 months of being an amazing supporter of Good Real Hunting. That's so freaking awesome. Let me see if I can play a video for you. Let me see here. Hey, Cody Snyder, if you're watching right now, this is for you.
That just means you're the number one contender to my title. Best in the world.
I told you I had your back, Cody. I told you I'd get the video done, and there it is. So again, happy Sanjo. Thank you so much for 12 months of Good Real Hunting, for supporting us. Adam Stevens. This AEW slander is saddening as fuck. I want to say you're saying sad as fuck. But again, that's my opinion. Here's the deal, Adam. I want AEW to be good, because if AEW is good, WWE would be better because they're taking it seriously. So I want AEW to be good, but it's not going to get better if they keep doing the same things that put them in their situation. I know how to fix it. Let Tony Khan just be the money investor and promote outside of the company. Get a actual boss in there that will actually force these wrestlers to behave themselves and to quit acting like children and to do what's best for business. I would get rid of the Young Bucks as VPs. If they want to stay as a tag team and talent, go for it. But you should never give a wrestler VP power or president power ever. It's always going to go for a bad result. So if you do that and get an actual, hire yourself the best booker imaginable, I promise you AEW will be fixed just like that. I promise you it would. Punk and Finn were damn good. Yeah, dude, that was such a good main event on Monday Night Raw. And again, hopefully from that match, great things are to come for Finn Balor. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. Danielson has kind of that role right now. See, and that's the thing. I don't want Danielson to have that role. I just want a kind of like a non-neutral person. So no attachments to AEW. He just goes into AEW with a neutral mindset and just he does what's best for business versus doing what's best in the wrestler's little mindset of what good business is. Again, that's just my opinion. Yeah, I know. We're all excited for freaking Finn Balor in the chat right now. Blu-ray Addict, what's going on there, Blu-ray? How are you doing? Hopefully you're winning that very dangerous and difficult battle with the addictions to the Blu-rays, because, again, anybody can do it. It's you, my friend. People don't realize that Finn always used his face theme anytime that went to Ireland on house shows. So Monday wasn't anything different. And I agree with that, but maybe with his face, with his little face turn he's about to instill, because I'm thinking it's going to be Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania. Damn, that's going to be a good match and a good story that they're going to tell. So yeah, I'm expecting big things for 2026 when it comes to Finn Balor. Sorry, some weird guy was just walking. I thought he was going to walk up to my car, so sorry, I was getting nervous there for a minute. All right. That is I'm all the way caught up in the chat. I got about 2 minutes left, so I'm gonna use these 2 minutes to promote what's coming up on Good Real Hunting. Tomorrow night, it's Good Real Live episode 9, where we're gonna have ourselves another slash it out, and it's gonna be between A Nightmare on Elm Street versus Scream. So two classic Wes Craven movies battling out. Who's gonna be the winner? Maybe you all get to decide that, so you need to tune in tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, because we're always live weekly on Thursdays at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. What we got here? This coming Sunday on Chills and Thrills, me and my new co-host Keelan from Kill the Credits, we're going to be continuing onto the theme of Cold Blooded, which we're going to be watching winter-style horror movies, or the horror movies that really give you the shivers of the cold weather. So this coming Sunday, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, we're going to be watching the movie Frozen from 2010. And we're not talking about the Disney Frozen. We're talking about Frozen, the horror movie from Adam Green's The Frozen. Or just Frozen, not the I'm not sure why I added the but the. Right now, if you look on the Chills and Thrills social media accounts, the poll is eligible out there. So don't forget to cast your vote, because your vote will mean anything with, like, if it's bloody good time, killer classic, creeping decent, or is it a grave mistake? You all get to decide that. So with that in mind, it is about time up for me. So I'm going to go ahead and skedaddle on out here. Thank you so much for making Fright Bites a very fun and successful show. I will be back next week for episode 27, along with the new fast food restaurant we're going to talk about, because it might be windy. So see you all later. Have a great rest of your week. Peace out, everybody.